Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the West Coast Sports Junkies episode number 49. Boom! 49 episodes of the West Coast Sports Junkies. We are great. We are good. I missed out last week due to some technical difficulties and being out of cell range, but Dan, you were not as annoying as I thought you were going to be. You did a pretty good job. I did listen to the show. Great show. Wow. You know what? I actually last week I actually recorded a response to the show because it was so hectic. Mike was losing his marbles, throwing his headset away, all sorts of stuff like that. Didn't post the video because the sound quality was too bad, but I will say everything that I need to say tonight in response to that great episode number 48. But we're at episode number 49 tonight. We got lots to talk about. We got the Knuckleheads are playing as we speak. Jersey just tied it up as I'm speaking here. Unbelievable. But we'll get into that. We got some NFL news to talk about, Bo, don't we ever? First of all, I need to make my comments on the Russell Wilson crying team here. But it's okay. We'll talk about that. We got some other little tidbit of news in the NFL. I'll let Dirty Dan talk about that one. But before we go any further, I'm going to crack my beer of the night. And this is called the Kananaskis Ghost Town APA. All right. This is from the Grizzly Paw Brewing Company out of Canmore, Alberta. Now, the reason I have this beer is that I picked up a couple of these while I was in Kananaskis last week. Yes, I was there. I did end up giving one to Mike. Do you have yours, Mike?
I do, buddy. It's right here.
Okay. Sorry, other junkies. I only had two, and I ended up seeing Mike on the weekend, so I gave him one. But
how convenient.
Yeah, how convenient. Let's crack this one. Oh yeah, let's give her a taste, Mikey boy. Oh yeah, that's definitely an APA as it's called.
APA.
That's what it says. APA.
What does that stand for?
Alberta Pale Ale.
Is that right?
I think so. All right, so that's what me and Mikey boy are drinking. What do you got, Dirty Dan? What do you got in the bottle tonight or in the glass tonight?
Well, I got a dirty dry hopped sour from Four Winds. It's in Delta, very local here, Delta, BC.
Very good.
It's a Nectareuse.
Wow.
Yeah,
a Nectareuse.
That's definitely a Dan beer.
That's what it's called, the Nectareuse.
Wow.
See you there.
I gotta say, Dan, your sound quality hasn't been as good in a very long time. Like, congratulations.
Well, technical difficulties. You guys all know I'm not quite the IT tech here. So yeah, I got my headphones back. I got my mic here, so you can see all my face without all the shaking.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Moving on up in the world.
Very good. Ty.
Hey,
what are you drinking, man?
I am drinking a Molson Ultra light
What the heck
beer.
Is that? Let me see.
It's a light beer. It's good for my diet and for drinking during the week. It's unfortunately only 3% alcohol content, but it's 70 calories per can.
Oh yes. Well, you may as well get a White Claw.
It's kind of like a Michelob Ultra, I would compare it to. I don't know if you've had one of those.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
I had a Molson's cold shot at Mike's house last weekend. That was interesting.
This guy drank me out of beer. had to really search in the back of the fridge.
Well, he was on the road for a week, so
I was. I saw a lot of our beautiful province and even Alberta, right? You know what's the funniest thing I'll tell you about my trip is so I was in Nelson, Cranbrook, and then I was heading to Prince Rupert, so I decided to go through Alberta. I'm like, oh yeah, the highways in Alberta are usually pretty clean when it's snowing. So anyways, I went through that way. I get there, and this is pre dropping of the mask mandates in BC. I get there and it's like all the signs are like masks are optional. I was like, oh my God. I walk into a gas station. I'm like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I don't have a mask on, right? Nobody there cares. It's all masks are optional, whatever. I was like, wow, that's insane. Then I get back into BC. First gas station I go into, I forget to put my mask on. They sent me out. Isn't that funny? I was in 24 hours in Alberta and or less than 24 hours. But man, what a gorgeous it was such a gorgeous day going through Kananaskis and Banff. It was beautiful, I gotta say. Yeah, long trip, glad to be home, glad to be back on the podcast. You know, I don't know if you guys know, I did tell you this, but so we go to record last week, and I'm driving through Radium Hot Springs, and I'm like, all right, I go and I get on our platform here where we record, and it's, you know, the little thing is spinning and it's spinning and it's spinning, and I'm like, oh man, it's not loading. I wonder why. And then I pass a sign and it says no cell service for the next 140 kilometers.
Oh,
I was like,
man.
oh, okay, perfect. So anyways, that was the day when all of the
hell broke loose.
Yeah, all the Russell Wilson stuff, I had to call and console with these guys and make sure they were okay. Then I want to make sure that their families were okay, that they weren't, like, you know, trashing the house. I did end up talking to them. This is like 10 minutes before recording time. I just couldn't, like I said, I couldn't make it because of no cell service. I did hear, you know, I did feel a lot of tears on the phone when I was talking to Mike and Ty, and a lot of shock. There was a lot of shock as well. Couldn't believe what happened. And so I'm going to get right into it then, right now. So I got the beer in hand here.
How did you feel about that?
How did I feel about it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was coming. He wanted this to happen. So, you know what I always say about people, players on teams, if you don't want to be here, go. Doesn't matter who you are. Go. We'll get another Russell Wilson at some point. Somebody will come back. No, somebody will, you know what? Get somebody that wants to be there.
You must have forgot about the Charlie Whitehurst days and the.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know why we got to relive this nightmare. Like, I still wake up sometimes and I would say to Dolly, I'm like, hey, I had a crazy dream, man. We just traded Russell Wilson. Oh my God, man.
Listen.
And so I thank you, Chris, for your insight. Appreciate it. Thank you.
No, I got more to say. Listen.
You want to keep going down this rabbit hole?
Yeah, he wanted to leave. Think
I'm
about
get
that.
The hard stuff out here in a minute.
Think about that.
Yeah,
he wanted to leave. He didn't want to be on your team. He doesn't want to be on my team. He says, fuck this. I'm out of here. I don't want to be in Seattle. I want to be in Denver. I want to be in wherever. Right? Yeah, biggest trade of all time in the NFL. That's it's nuts. It really is crazy what happened, but he didn't want to be there. If you don't want to be there, go. I you know, what's he gonna sit there, cry, make videos? Blah blah blah. No, forget it. Go.
That's what I've been doing.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
and then the best part, I'm watching the podcast and Wagner gets released while we're on air, or while you guys are on air. Oh fuck, I'm laughing.
After I actually thought about that one for a while, I told you guys too. I think that it hurts at first. Wagner's a player you cannot replace ever. I don't think. I mean, it's gonna be real tough. But I think the Seahawks did him a favor and released him, because now he can go out there. We're gonna go through a rebuild. He's not gonna want to do that.
I'm not so sure we're going through a rebuild.
He can get out there and get another ring somewhere.
Well, what's the latest on the quarterback signings, Ty? What have they been talking about this week? I've heard. Tell us.
There's a lot that is unknown right now. Obviously, Drew Lock would be the starter probably if the season started today. Maybe Geno Smith, but
I was going to say Geno Smith didn't do that bad.
Yeah, he got arrested.
Problems.
He's got a DUI. I don't know what's happening with that. But I mean, I sent you guys this earlier that John Schneider and Pete Carroll are actually going to meet with the media for the first time since all this stuff went down tomorrow afternoon. So that will be real interesting.
Good.
A lot of people taking some time off work for that one.
We'll be sure to post some of the highlights from that.
Hey,
But Mike,
employer.
Back to
No, hold
go
on.
ahead.
Employers of Ty and Mike, beware tomorrow. During the press conference, no work will be done. Just letting you know.
I'm
letting
sure
you know.
my employer will be watching it and tuning in as well.
Sorry, Canucks just scored. Breaking news. But anyways, Mike, back to the Bobby Wagner thing you were saying. What I found really surprising is the Seahawks did not even reach out to him and let him know he's being released. That was shocking.
Yeah, he found out through social media, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
For your arguably best defensive player of all time, your team leader, team captain.
Nice goal.
Heart and soul of your team since he was drafted. I mean, you think they would have done him a little better than that. So I'll be really interested to hear what John and I know it's a business and all that, but it's a respect thing, right? Like, hey, this is the direction we're going. You know, they don't have to make him a video, but give him a heads up before he has to see it on Twitter from one of the same people that you and I get our info from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't get how that works. I guess, you know, they say the walls have ears, but yeah, I don't understand how that crap
again
works.
Hey man, my feed is delayed over here. I'm streaming the game. So stop. That last Horvat goal I just saw, I was like, oh yeah, that was good.
Pearson.
Nice goal. Oh, don't even tell me. I want to be at least surprised a little bit. Come on. It's not fair.
Well, now you're going to interrupt us in 10 minutes when you get the goal.
It's not 10 minutes. It's going to be like, you know. Hold on. Let's see. Why is this stream so slow? It's supposed to be internet here, man. Oh, I got the rebound. Oh, nice goal. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, the Canucks take a 4-2 lead here in the second period over New Jersey.
They better win this game. Last 12 games against Jersey.
But also, Mike, to your point about the rebuild, I'm not so sure the Seahawks are thinking of this as a rebuild. A couple of the signings they just made kind of make me think it's more of like a retooling, to steal Jim Benning's phrases on a team's transition. But they signed Quandre Diggs to a big contract that shores up our safeties. Him and Jamal Adams back there. Al Woods, who's really good on the defensive line. And the one signing I wasn't a fan of is Will Dissly. Do you see what he got? Like 24 mil. Yeah. After we just traded for Noah Fant. I wasn't a huge of spending that money there, but yeah, the direction of the team, I don't think it's going to be a full rebuild. I'm sure they have a plan at quarterback, and I hopefully will find a little bit about that tomorrow. Either if they, you know, they're going to try and go, obviously they're not going to tell us exactly what they're going to do, but you know, if they have someone maybe in the draft they like, or a veteran free agent, you know, to fill the gap until maybe another QB.
They're not going to say anything like that. Why would they say, oh, we see a quarterback you like in the draft?
No, they say they're probably going to, well, no, it doesn't matter. They got the 9th pick. Yeah. The first 8 picks in the draft are not going to be quarterbacks. There's going to be no quarterbacks taken. I can pretty much guarantee that.
That tells me that the quarterback talent pool is light in this draft.
It is. But
that should be like almost, quarterbacks are going top 3 for sure.
That almost works out for us. Okay, well, where did we draft Russell Wilson though? Right, 2nd round.
So that's what I mean. Haystack like that again. That's why I can't believe they trade the guy.
Yeah, you never know. They could. Obviously, they're not going to lay out the exact plan, but I want to hear what they're going to say. Like, is it going to be a rebuild, like you said, or is it kind of like a retooling? You look at those games we lost last year with Russell hurt. You talked about it, Mike, a lot. We were in every one of those. Geno Smith had a chance to win the game on the last drive, and all 3 or 4 of those. It was like there's a Pittsburgh game, there was the Saints game. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the other game, but
Geno made some talented plays. Like he's an NFL quarterback. He really is. He made some throws. He's got an NFL arm. That's for sure.
I love your optimism. I agree. He kept them in some of those games, but I don't think he's.
He didn't win those games.
I don't think he's a legit starter. But
maybe
what
not
I'm
a
saying
starter,
is,
but he's NFL caliber for sure.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know, we were in all those games without Russ. I think we're probably going to go back to Pete's bread and butter. Run the ball, play good defense, not turn the ball over, and get a quarterback who they think cannot make the big mistake, which Geno kind of did last year in those big games on the last drives.
So what about Desean Watson?
No thanks.
Yeah, so there's rumors both ways. There's some saying that he rejected any talk of or any chance to talk to even the Seahawks about a trade. He didn't want to come here. There's other reports saying the Seahawks weren't interested. I don't know if it's just one or the other trying to save face in the situation, but
Yeah.
I don't think it would make a lot of sense for us to move on from Russ and then, trade a bunch of picks and stuff that we just acquired, because it would take a lot. Like Dan's talked about, their asking price is pretty significant for Watson. So, and I mean, personally, it would be good probably for a couple of years, but I don't want him with all that baggage.
Yeah.
There's going to be civil lawsuits probably. He was cleared of the criminal charges and all that, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But before we get any further, I know Dan's just sitting there. I noticed. Stupid.
So Dan, we were talking about when was Russell Wilson drafted. When was Tom Brady drafted? And is there any new Tom Brady news, Dan?
Well, for Govik, I know I'm not sure when you got reception. If it was on Sunday, hopefully you would have seen the media blow up, the internet break. My man, as you can tell, busting out the Tom Brady jersey in the off season. He just couldn't stay at home.
No, you know what it was?
2 months, and
it was
out of retirement.
It was he had a nice conversation pitch side with Cristiano Ronaldo, and Ronaldo's like, "What the fuck are you doing, man? You're not old." And he was just like,
"Yeah,
damn it, I'm back."
Right there. Brady took his both his sons to England to watch Manchester United play over the weekend, and at center field they were chatting after the game. Ronaldo straight up asked him, it was even recorded, so are you actually done? And he had this smirk, and he's like, you know what? I don't know.
What a loser. What an absolute fucking loser.
Hey, Ronaldo scored a hat trick. Stop calling him a loser, okay?
No, I don't mind Ronaldo. Fucking Brady. Just get the hell out of here. You already retired. What is he trying to do?
Hey, Brett Favre did the same thing. Remember Aaron Rodgers? That was the whole Aaron Rodgers saga. They wanted to move away from Brett Favre and to Aaron Rodgers. You remember that?
Yeah, and he's an idiot too, and a loser. So congratulations, Tom.
How many Super Bowls does Brett Favre have?
He has one.
How many does Russell Wilson have?
One.
Okay, there you go. He's a loser.
What's your point?
So Tom Brady
saying
retires the AFC NFC Championship weekend just because he wanted some more attention on himself. Because he got eliminated from the playoffs and wanted some more press and people just talking about him. That's what Dan wants. That's what Govik wants. Just Brady. So everyone gives the heartfelt goodbyes and thank you, Tom. We love you, Tom. This and that, and then the guy has to take away from the most exciting time in the offseason for the NFL, which is NFL free agency. They're like, oh, no, I'm coming back. Let's talk about me again, guys. There's too much to talk about Mitch Trubisky and Russell Wilson. The Russell Wilson thing probably is what did it. I texted you guys this. So when Russell left the NFC, Brady's like, okay, well, that was my biggest competition. He's like the other best QB in the NFC. So Russ has gone to the AFC. He sees a clear path back to the NFC Championship game. So I think that's what did it. But
I'm sure it played a factor. I bet you it played a factor.
No,
just how you're saying, yes, I bet you it did. Because he's not just like, it's not only about him, it's about the whole situation, right?
And, he wants more attention.
Well, Ty, you know what? I really hope you change that attitude because we're going to Tampa and we're going to see Tom. Too bad it won't be in prime time anymore because unless the Seahawks, sign I don't know who to make it an entertaining game.
Ty wants to go see them play the Broncos. That's what he wants to go see.
But you know who I really feel bad for in all of this is the poor guy who bought Tom Brady's last touchdown pass in the NFL for $500,000.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Fuck.
And it just closed this last weekend.
Oh my God. I would be asking Brady.
But I mean,
Brady to replace that.
If you're buying a $500,000 football, you're probably okay, but still.
Yeah, but still.
I hope he didn't put his life savings into that ball.
The other theory I have on this Brady thing is that, someone he knows, maybe he's connected to the mob or something a little bit. There's a little insider knowledge going on with betting, a little insider trading, because I sent you guys the odds. Bodog actually had it up there for Brady to win Super Bowl MVP this year was plus 10,000 when he retired.
Did you place a bet?
No, I sent it to Dan. We should have.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I was not surprised that he came back, to be honest with you.
Hold on. But also, they were 40-1 to win the Super Bowl. So they jumped from 40-1 to 10-1 after he comes back. So, and I didn't see what sportsbook it is because they haven't said yet, but a major Las Vegas sportsbook wants the NFL to launch an investigation into this whole saga and see if there was any insider knowledge with some big bets placed on Brady prior to him announcing he was unretiring. Yeah, thought that was pretty interesting.
Come on, he doesn't need the money. You think he's gambling on himself?
No, but his brother-in-law might be, or somebody like that.
But yeah, Mike, you were saying you're not surprised. We actually said we wouldn't be surprised if he came back. I'm actually surprised he's coming back to the Bucs. I thought he would have jumped on a little
San Fran
well-rounded team. Yes, like San Fran. We talked about that.
Or Seattle.
Well, I didn't know he's under contract for another year with the Bucs. Or I was hoping he'd be coming to Seattle.
Yeah, but I mean, things can still happen. If you're Brady and you want to trade, you'd be able to pull something off. Or
if he came to Seattle, Dan Hernandez would be buying every one of your guys' tickets for the whole season.
This
is a problem.
That is the truth.
Yeah, no, we don't need a bandwagoner jumping over to Seattle. So yeah, I hope he would never come to Seattle. But anyways.
Oh man, that would be cool.
Yeah, it was some shocking news there. And Dan's pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna save all my comments. It's a little bit too, it is the off season. There's gonna be a whole season to talk about Tom, and I'm very excited. I honestly was very upset with this whole pandemic COVID thing that I wasn't able to go to Tampa to see him play, and then he retired. Well, this is like his farewell. All the greats, and Ty, you can agree, just like Kobe announcing a whole year ahead that this was his final farewell tour. I bet Tom came back to announce that, you know what? I'm coming back for one more year. Let's go. And I get tingles already. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Since a Netflix series this year.
I'm going to Tampa, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's coming back to jack up ticket prices.
Tampa's going to win. You heard it here, folks, first on the West Coast Sports Junkies podcast. Tampa is going to win the Super Bowl next year. You heard it first.
Oh boy.
It's going to be a Cinderella season for Brady. It's going to be like they're going to go into a game and the opposing quarterback's going to break his leg on the drive to the game or something. It's going to be one of those crazy seasons where all the stars align. Tampa's going to win the Super Bowl. He's going to be released from Tampa, and then he's going to join the 49ers because they're not going to fix their problem for another year. Then he's going to win another Super Bowl with the 49ers. And yeah, the Seahawks will continue.
Well, you better play some of these Bodog odds, buddy. I think you're going to.
Those are pretty bold bets there.
Make
I'm
some
not
money.
betting, but I'm just saying, okay, you'll see something like that.
Bold prediction.
Talking about bets, I think Gova, you gotta line up 5 shots and take them back to back to back.
Oh,
boom,
yeah.
boom,
Thank
boom,
you,
boom, boom.
Mike.
Let's go.
Oh, unfortunately, I don't have any hard liquor in my house right now.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Too?
You have a big liquor cabinet there that you showed us you bought. It's awesome. Bet you there's something in there you can find. Little Chichen Itza.
I don't have any. I gotta go get some. But
all right, well,
yes.
You got to do that soon. Oh, speaking of that bet here, real quick.
Yeah.
How about Alexander Ovechkin? Hey, today,
yeah,
passing Jaromir Jagr to get to 3rd all time.
He still got 100 and something to beat Gretzky.
That's
it's not a shoe-in.
But he's in top 3.
It's not a shoe-in, but he's got a shot, man. He's
only got to pass Howe and Gretzky. That's
only Howe and Gretzky. Only. Do you know who these men are?
Yeah, I know. He's got his work cut out for him, but just to get to where he's at is pretty. He's gonna
catch Howe by the end. Well, probably middle of next year, I would say.
Yeah, possibly.
And Gretzky's gonna be the tough one if he can stay healthy. And
scoring on this pace, he averages almost pretty close.
Well,
to 40
he's got to
goals
average.
season,
he's got to average 33 a year for his 5-year deal he signed. This is
What's it now? 37?
Like, I don't know how many years you think this guy's got left, Ty. I saw him the other day, and his hair is grayer than Govic's.
I did too, actually, man. He is impressive. He's very smart though. He doesn't use a lot of energy during the games. He picks his spots.
That's how most of those goal scorers operate. But actually, it was interesting to find out he's got a few shorthanded goals too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he kills penalties. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's gonna be tough for him to do it. But if he does it, that will be
he's not
unbelievable in this day and age.
There's no way he's
a lot
being
harder to
Gretzky.
score.
No way. That's like, Gretzky.
Well, you also didn't think he'd score 33 goals this year. How'd that?
Well, it's a fuck. Didn't think that at all, but it happened. But that, like, Gretzky, the Brady of the NFL, the Gretzky.
If Ovechkin breaks it, it's far more impressive than what Gretzky did. You look back with the equipment, the competition,
dude.
It was like you playing in net with Gretzky scoring some of those goals.
Dude.
But not really. There's still everyone's gonna play against the same people, right?
Yeah, you don't think it's more impressive him scoring all these goals than what Gretzky did?
It's insane. Yeah, it is insane. But
Look at the
Gretzky also
equipment
wasn't a
size.
goal scorer, right? So Gretzky was above him, but
Everybody in
not
that
all of
time,
them.
you look at the goals per season by like players. Ray Ferraro averaged how many goals a year?
40.
And no offense to Ray.
40.
He averaged 40 goals a year.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's nuts. It was a tougher game though back then too, though. There's harder hits and everything. Like
Yeah, it was
Gretzky
just
a
way
scrawny little dude,
dirtier.
stood up
But
and-
Gretzky was taken care of pretty well.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, but Gretzky.
Okay, I'm just saying it's pretty fucking impressive what Ovechkin's doing here. Okay,
Oh well, okay, but he's not gonna catch Gretzky.
I think so.
No.
All right, well, we'll make a bet next season because I'm waiting for you to pay up on this season's bet. So we'll get to that next time.
Fuck's sakes. All right. Okay, well, let's you know what, Mike, this Kananaskis Ghost Town APA Alberta Pale Ale, very good beer. I like it. But since we're gonna do a shot, I'm gonna do a everybody can see that, a Stara Sokolova. It's basically, Ty, what you were trying to say earlier. I have a different version. This is a Serbian version of it. I'll pour mine. Mike, what do you got?
I got a Palinkovac.
Palinkovac, yeah.
Palinkovac.
We can't see it. No, you got to get it right in front. Yeah, right. Yeah, right by your little head there. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, good shot.
There you go. It's already poured.
Ty, what about you?
I am drinking. I'm getting warmed up for vacation next week by drinking some tequila.
Fuck, you're always on
Adictivo.
vacation.
Cheers
Oh,
to that.
Adictivo, that's probably the best tequila I've ever had. It's unreal.
It's
Unreal.
really good stuff. I like it.
Yeah.
All right,
Dad?
cheers, boys.
And
Hold on,
I
hold
got-
on.
Shit. Oh,
I got
God.
the exact same
Whoa.
thing.
Okay, slow down there, buddy. This guy just wants to throw it down his throat.
I got the exact same thing. I'm gonna be living through Ty, you lucky bastard, going on vacation while we're all stuck here in Van City. But
Oh. Okay, let's
cheers.
cheerio. Oh.
Whew. That was good. That was good.
You know what I'm gonna wash it down with? Karlovačko.
Hey, there you go. Actually, my second beer of the night's is it a red stripe? Or is it a
Yeah.
street bay? Kovac, what is it? Jamaican beer. Red stripe.
It's red stripe, man.
Jamaican lager. It's good beer.
I don't know. To me, it tastes more like almost like wine.
What?
The red stripe.
Talking about? It's a lager. It tastes like wine. You must have had a bad batch.
Maybe. Oh man. Oh well. So okay, drinks are great. That counts as one of my 5 shots.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does, man.
it
Come
doesn't.
on,
No.
man.
Five back to back.
No, it does not.
Or
That
you
was
can
just
do a
for fun.
shoey.
That was just for fun.
Oh,
A shot shoey? 5 shots into a shoe?
Oh,
do you want to puke right now or what? Oh, all right. Anyways, okay, that's good. Good shot, boys. Ty, congratulations on your vacation again. But since you're going, you know what? When are you leaving, Ty? Saturday?
Yeah.
You're going to Mexico on Saturday. Okay. So before Saturday, what do we have going on? I think Friday is our big day for our big boo giveaway.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. It sure is, isn't it?
We will randomly be selecting the winner's name Friday evening, and we will be DMing them and then transferring the tickets by email. So yeah,
Perfect.
Exciting stuff.
You need to be better at technology than Dirty Dan to be able to get these tickets, just so you know. So we are very excited to give these tickets away. And by the way, whoever gets the tickets, we need some photos with you at the game so we can share.
Yeah, for sure. Just tag us, and you can just post a few, tag us on Instagram, and we can repost them. That would be great.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of, it's like, you know, as soon as we put this this one out, it was like kicking the ant hill. There was just, you know, ants running around all over the place. That's what our post is like these days. It's good. I like it. We need all that support, all the support we can get. That's great. And you know what? We're in the thick of the playoff race. Honestly, right now, Vegas keeps losing. Edmonton's winning. I don't know why, but they are. So we're right in the thick of it. It should be a good game. And like even tonight, what's the score, Ty?
It's 4-3 right now. We at the end of the second,
double minor
off a double minor.
Yeah. So Mott's in the box. Mott's a big piece of trade carrot bait there. So, but we'll see what.
Mott's in the box. I got
Mott's in the box.
Obviously, we're getting to that point of the year, like you said, in the thick of the playoff race, where every game is so important, and you know we can get on a little run here, hopefully by finishing off this third period. Against New Jersey, we played Detroit Thursday evening, followed by the Buffalo Sabres on Saturday night.
There you go. So
Sunday night, the game.
Sunday night.
20th. Yeah. So here's my trivia moment for you. JT Miller did get a point tonight that extends him to the 13-game mark. How many more games does he need to break the record, and who holds the record?
Is it?
If you get it wrong, you have to take a shot. If you get it wrong, you have to take a shot.
What's the question again?
I heard that he tied Ryan Kessler at 13.
All right, he tied Ryan Kessler at 13. This is correct. Yes. Who holds the record for the longest point streak in Canuck history? And how many games is it? So number 1. No. Number 1. How many? Okay, Mike, I'm going to ask you, if you don't get it, you're doing a shot. Okay.
Oh, no, I don't know if I agree to these terms.
Yeah, I agree to these terms. I agree to them.
I'll take a guess. How about that? I'm going to say Daniel Sedin holds it, and he's more than 50.
50 game points. This is not Gretzky. Okay.
5-0 or 15? 1-5, Mike.
Hey, can I go again then? Henrik Sedin.
Okay.
Less than 50.
Yeah, I need a number. Give me a number.
40.
Give me a 40.
19.
Okay.
19.
Okay, hold on. Mike, wrong and wrong. That's one shot. Dan.
Both of them are wrong?
Yeah, both of them.
You're saying it's a Canuck?
No,
what is
the Canucks?
For the Canucks.
What's the Canucks? I'm going to say
Linden.
Marcus Naslin.
Okay, how many games?
And 23 games.
Wrong. Shot time. Okay, Ty.
Who did I just guess?
I don't know, but if you get this, I'll do a shot. Okay, go.
Oh, I have no idea. Mike, you said Daniel?
And Henry.
No, he said both. That we gave him 2 shots. And he was wrong on both.
It's probably going to be like Sergio Momesso.
No. Go, Ty.
Trevor Linden, 18 games.
Wrong and wrong.
Petri Skriko.
No, wrong and
Okay,
wrong.
just fucking tell us, man.
Okay, well, pour up your shots, boys.
Just
It
tell us.
was
We'll do them
actually it's
after.
tie. It's actually a tie between
I have
Peter-
it.
No. It's a tie between Peter Nedved and Todd Bertuzzi, and it's a 15 game point streak.
Wow, that's surprising.
Weak. That's weak too. By the way,
Why? Peter Nedved was
15
great.
games. Come on, man.
Oh, come on, man.
I can't believe you threw out 50.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
above
this-
50.
Oh my god, that's like Gretzky-esque, man. That's Gretzky's win streak or point streak. Anyways, you guys all shots, please go ahead and pour. I'll kill some time. I'll
No, we'll do those next segment. But
I'll
Do
stop.
your 5 in a row, and then we'll do ours ones.
Oh. Anyways. So yeah, Peter Nedved, Todd Bertuzzi, 15 game point streak. Boom.
good stuff. So obviously, it's a big week here for the Canucks.
Huge.
We don't need to speculate too much, but we're gonna have a big episode obviously next week because the trade deadline is, I believe it's Monday, right?
Yeah.
21st?
You know what? Typically I have a kind of a feeling of what's going to happen when going into the trading deadline. Every year I used to take the day off for the trading deadline. I always knew that something would happen. This year, no clue. I have no idea what they're going to do. Rutherford is Rutherford and Alvin, who knows what they're going to do, because right now they're playing like men possessed. Okay. Yes, they lost the last two. Okay, fine, whatever. The Washington game was super close. That Tampa game, guys, that was a close game. That was a great game.
We got
screwed we got screwed by the refs too. Jesus Christ,
Well,
the refs were
yeah,
terrible.
but Vasilevsky stole that game for them, even with the few weak calls at the end of the game there. But anyway,
Let me ask you guys this: going into the
What?
trade deadline, do you think that now Miller is off the table?
Oh yeah, he's not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
Let me
I
ask
think-
you this: do you guys think Petey's on the table?
No,
No.
he's not on the table.
no.
It's you got Besser is a possibility. Even him, I don't know so much, but he's a possibility. Luke Shen has got probably the most interest out of the whole team, just because he'd be a good depth defenseman for any playoff run team, right?
And Tyler Mott, I think.
And Tyler
yeah,
Mott.
fucking Mott in the box, man.
Yeah, Mott's in the box.
But I think the Canucks, like you said, how they've been playing, other than a few games here and there, they've played themselves back into the playoff race. So they've kind of made the decision a lot harder, I think, than we even thought it would be. We thought it'd be, almost cleaning house.
Yeah, no,
at
it's
this
way
point. But
it's way harder than
and
what
the
we thought it was
way
gonna be.
JT Miller has been playing, we just talked about it. Tied Kessler for 13 game point streak right now.
Yeah.
But not only that, he's the heart and soul of the team. Great two-way player. I don't see how you cannot extend him and build your team around him. And Pedersen, Hughes, and Demko, right? That's a solid core there. But
100%.
I would hope they'd be able to move some of these other pieces out and acquire some draft picks and maybe some prospects, because we've talked about it before. That is very limited with the Canucks. And
This goes back to Thank You Jim, where he gives everybody a no trades. Halak.
oh yeah,
no
even
trade.
Tyler Myers too.
Tyler Myers, no trade. He gets a 10 team list
team.
next year. Not this
Yeah.
year though.
Yeah.
So it's like the fuck, man. Fucking
Yeah, I think.
Benny.
And then what else did I hear? Garland, I think, is drawing interest. I mean, there's so many rumors here and there.
I like Garland. I like Miller. I don't think those two should go anywhere.
Who would
Yeah,
you
there
trade?
was.
Pedersen.
Oh god. That's not happening, man.
What do you mean?
That's not happening.
Look at his
That
salary. Look at the numbers he's put up. Look how much we're paying this dude to produce.
And he's
is
hurt
talking
again,
about
huh?
Return. This guy's
He's hurt
look
again,
at
by the way.
most return from this guy.
no, if you were to trade anybody today, it would be Miller.
You get
for
the most for
return.
Miller.
Yeah.
No. Are
Or
you
Demko.
nuts?
Oh, yeah.
You don't trade Miller.
No, I'm not saying to trade him. I'm saying
You
you
get
get
the
the
most
biggest
return.
return for him.
You'd get. I think you get just as much for Pedersen.
That's a nice little stumpy bottle you got there. I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, next week.
To remind you
Next
something?
week,
Yeah, your little head.
next week for the Canucks will be. Well, we'll have a way better idea of the direction the team is going and what. they
Listen,
think.
at the beginning of the season, when we were all when I was cheering for them to lose the whole time, and they were doing that because I want to change. I never thought that we would be even this close. I wouldn't even think that we were even going to be this close to making a playoff.
We dug quite the
spot.
hole for ourselves there.
But look at what they've done. Look at what they've done. Holy man.
Yeah, man, that's why they've made this so difficult for Rutherford.
Everybody. And they made it difficult for me emotionally too. Fuck.
You know what we got to do, boys? Is we got to start listening to the rumors, okay? Whatever we hear, it's probably going to happen because I stopped listening to these rumors down in Seattle when they had rumblings about Russell Wilson wanting to be traded. Anything can happen, okay? I heard the PD story. I'm like, okay, this is happening. You just watch. Yep.
No, we'll see. But Bruce, there it is, man. They got to extend Bruce, don't they?
Well, he's got what? Doesn't he have a 3-year deal?
No, he's got an option. It's like a 1-year deal and with an option to extend.
He makes pretty good money on the cameos.
Really? They only 1 year? Are you sure?
The cameos.
Can someone fact
like
check
$40
this? I thought he had more than a.
No, man. He had I think he only had a 1-year deal. And you know what? That guy should be extended. And you know what? I love listening to him. The big difference between him and Green. Like you listen to Boudreaux, it puts me in a good mood. When you listen to Green, I was like pissed off all the time. Like this guy's fucking mad always.
He's definitely positive and upbeat.
Yeah, he's positive and upbeat. And then when you watch his HBO thing, he's probably a blast to be with, on the weekends and after games and stuff. I don't want to piss him off though. He's probably, what the fuck, this and that all the time. But good guy. I like him.
When are we ever going to get like that HBO special on the Canucks?
We're not the Leafs. Oh, dude, did you see? Okay, the Leafs game when we beat the Leafs in Toronto. Do you know what the headline was? The headline was Matthews gets 2 assists and losing effort. Not Vancouver pummels the fucking Leafs.
Yeah, that's normal.
That was your Bodog pick of the week, Govic.
I know it was, and I won that pick of the week because the Leafs fucking blow ass.
Don't worry, I got your back. I brought it up for you.
Thank you. Well, I did watch the podcast.
I say it's a 2-year deal for Boudreaux, but not 3.
Well, whatever, man. We got to extend Boudreaux, man. I love this guy. Awesome guy. I'd love to sit and have beer with him and talk hockey. That'd be awesome, man.
Just call him on Cameo.
Maybe we should get him on the show.
Or we can do a cameo. Hey, big Govan.
I think it's different for like podcasts or whatever.
No, we can't have him. We can't have him sponsoring our podcast, but we can like personalize it. Like, hey, Michael with blah blah blah, and this and that. It'd be funny. It'd be funny.
We actually did a cameo of him for one of our hockey players.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah, his name was Chris too. It'd be really funny if we did a cameo with him just to be like hashtag Fire Benning. Would you think he'd do it?
No,
I don't know.
He'd be like, Travis Green sucks. Look what I'm doing with the team.
I don't think so. That would be awesome though. That would be good. All right, well, yeah, that pretty much that's it for the Canucks this week, I think. Like I said, and we said earlier, the giveaway will be announced Friday.
Yeah, go over the giveaway rules again, Ty.
Well, Mike's posted a video. It's all over our Instagram, but just check out our website. That's what we've kind of been telling everyone to do. We have it all posted there. It's just to like one of the posts that we made on Instagram regarding the giveaways. Tag 3 friends and reply with "Go Canucks Go" for your chance to win 2 tickets to Sunday's game against the Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah, and while you're on our website, join our Bodog. The link's right there. Click it and sign up. Get yourself $400, up to $400, free bet and cash.
Yeah, you can bet on the game and hopefully win tickets to that game as well. Make it a little more exciting.
Boom, shorthanded goal. Ty, thanks for not spoiling it for me. Well, let's get back to the NFL for a second here, and what I missed the show again. I missed the show last week, but I just wanted to say, Aaron Rodgers' deal. Can I please be him? Like $50 million a year? Wow,
not bad.
Pretty crazy.
You'd have to show some athleticism, Govich.
I thought I was just supposed to like grow my hair and look like a bum, and I'd be like Aaron Rodgers, right? No.
But yeah, with that deal and the Packers, man, the NFL free agency is absolutely wild. It's so fun. every year. That's why I was like, the loser Brady came in and tried to steal the thunder. Well, there's all these big big moves happening, and he comes in. But anyways,
You said
how
big
about
boobs.
We know where his mind's at.
Yeah, no kidding. Mexico. Yeah, okay. Big moves. Big moves.
boobs or moves?
Moves. M.
I think I said boobs. So maybe. Anyways, Dan, how about the Chargers? Some of those.
Yeah, you know
moves
what,
they
Ty?
made.
That division, Russ is gonna have some. I don't know. He's gonna have to look up some new recipes because I don't know if he's gonna be able to cook in that division. The Chargers, wow, they're really going for the Grand Slam. They traded for Khalil Mack. They got JC Jackson, a great
From your other team.
I know. Bill must know something. He normally, he gets the guys up where everyone wants to sign them mega deals, and then he lets them go. And then he fosters the rookies and the practice squad and turns them into stars. So if anyone knows something, Bill knows something. But anyways, Jackson has gone to the Chargers as well. That defense is looking. Oh, can you imagine Khalil Mack and Boza on both sides? Oh, poor Russ. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Russ thought he was getting away from Aaron Donald there.
Yeah.
And the Rams pass rush and Chandler Jones there for Arizona. And then now, arguably Russ too, by the way, could be the third best quarterback in that division, depending.
You know what's funny? They said, okay, so Russ went from arguably the best division of football to now because he's there is arguably one of the best divisions of football. Made me laugh.
No, for sure. All those teams made the playoffs last year, other than Denver.
Yeah.
Even the Raiders made the playoffs with Derek Carr. So,
but you know what? The way that KC is on paper like the juggernaut of the NFL right now, but they showed a lot of weakness last year. So, I mean, yeah, it's a tough division, but it's not KC's division. I mean, Denver, the Chargers now with all their signings, there's definitely room for a lot of shuffling. But like you were saying, my God, free agency is just insane. The amount of money, like the Cowboys released Amari Cooper, signed them to like $100 million contract, plays like 2 years, and then they cut him.
I don't get a lot of this money that's being thrown around there.
Yeah. And then they start throwing away. Well, I mean, you cut $100 million contract, and then they give Gallup,
Gallup a huge deal,
50 million contract.
Crazy.
I guess they're hoping he's a younger Amari Cooper, but no, it just shows you like what you can do in the NFL when you have a cheap quarterback, for example. So back to the Chargers, Justin Herbert still on his rookie deal.
Yep.
So that's like what the Seahawks did when we had Russ, right? Mm-hmm. Like we obviously drafted well, but we were able to go out and make those big splashes and acquire those big pieces, right, to push for the Super Bowl. I really like what the Chargers have done this offseason. And like I don't think Denver is going to finish. I think they'll be third in that division. I think they'll probably get a wild card spot, just if Russ stays healthy and everything. Still interested to see how he'll look on that team, but I think Denver finishes third in that division. I think it's going to be KC and the Chargers battling for first.
Yeah, I would agree. The Raiders, they were hit and miss. Obviously, all of the off-field issues they had last year, like what a fiasco that was. But now, they got McDaniels as their coach, Josh McDaniels from the Patriots. Yeah. They're a pretty decent team still. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Obviously, right now with Rodgers' big contract, I'm sure every other quarterback in the league now is looking at big, mega deals. I mean, what are they going to do with Devontae Adams? He already straight out said he's not playing on a franchise tag. I mean, when you give Rodgers, who's been up and down like a yo-yo, whether he's playing, going to Jeopardy, what he's doing.
Now they don't have that money to spend elsewhere.
Exactly. And Devontae Adams, if anything, Aaron Rodgers ain't shit without Devontae Adams. So they need to sign that guy.
Yeah.
And you're looking at another mega contract. He's arguably the best receiver in the league.
I don't know if I agree with you there.
Okay, DK. He ain't nothing.
No, I'm saying that Rodgers doesn't need Devontae Adams. I'm pretty sure Devontae Adams is he part of the Super Bowl run? No.
Sorry?
Yeah, I think he needs
Take him.
Devontae Adams.
No, he does not need him.
He needs Devontae Adams.
But yeah, and then there's teams like Jacksonville who had I think the most money to spend in free agency. They just went out and wasted it on
They blow it
nobody
every year. Yeah.
They blew it.
They made Christian Kirk the third highest receiver.
Yeah, and he didn't do much in Arizona last year.
And you had like Kyler Murray, who's definitely a top 10 quarterback, top 5 maybe in the league as of right now. And yeah, Kirk was probably their fourth option.
Mhm.
So
Absolutely crazy. And then even so down in Tampa, I thought it was pretty funny. So when Tom announced he was coming back, he sent out a mass text message to pretty much obviously all of his teammates, and there was some impending free agents for Tampa that decided to come on back to Tampa when they heard the news that old Tom was coming back. One of them being Ryan Jensen, their star center, was a huge piece. Huge piece of the puzzle there, keeping him safe. But yeah, NFL free agency is awesome. The Seahawks, like I said earlier, I kind of broke down a few of the moves. We've spent some money. We haven't made a huge splash yet. No big name, no new free agents at all. We just re-signed some of our restricted free agents, let a few walk. But Mike, what would you like to see Seattle do here? I think tomorrow's day 3 of free agency. What would you like to see us do in the free agent market there?
See.
Hawks?
Oh.
I don't know, Ty, man. To be honest with you, I mean, usually if you were to ask me this and Russell Wilson was part of our team, I would obviously say we got to build the old lineup, because give him some protection, blah, blah, blah. But right now, we don't know who the quarterback's going to be. We don't know who I don't.
You do know who it's going to be. It's Drew Lock.
No, it's not. We don't know that. Yeah, we got him in the trade deal, but that doesn't mean that he's going to be our starter. There's so many unknowns
he's not
right
starting
now.
for us this year.
Well, even with your 9th pick, if you do take a quarterback,
Seattle has got. Actually, you're right. Seattle has gone away with it for many years because of Russell Wilson's ability to scramble. We're going to need a really good old line now. It doesn't even matter who you're going to bring in there, unless you're bringing in unless you're bringing in Colin Kaepernick.
That's not
funny that you brought that up. Did you see the video of Tyler Lockett there working out with him?
I did. Yeah, that would be pretty wild. But to be honest with you, I don't know if I'd be more wanting to see. I'd want to see Kaepernick play
over Drew Lock.
Yeah, over Drew Lock or even Geno Smith. Right.
I'm
now.
intrigued.
Or even over Winston, man.
I'm intrigued just because he looked good in his workout, but I mean, it's
a workout, man.
Not playing against anyone.
Hasn't played in 5 years, guys.
Tyler Lockett's running routes. Obviously, he could still probably play in the league. Can he be a starter? Remains to be seen. But even bringing him into camp, right? Have him compete. The Seahawks and Pete Carroll are always compete, always battling for that position. I'm sure, knowing the Seahawks, they'll give him a look, and I can see Tyler Lockett going in there and be like, "Hey, just worked out with him, blah blah blah. Let's give him a shot. Give him essentially a tryout, right?" No, well, why not? What do we have to lose, right? That's my.
There's too much baggage with that guy, man. There's too much baggage with him.
You see him take a knee, get out of here.
Well, yeah, there's just his focus is not football. He had NFL sanctioned workouts that he said no to. He was like, no, I don't want to go work out there. I'll rather work out over here. Or I don't remember what it was, but there was NFL sanctioned workouts. If he wanted to be in the NFL, if I wanted to be in the NFL and the NFL is telling me to do something, I'm going to do it. I don't give a shit where it is. It's not in San Francisco. Okay, it's in I don't know, Kentucky. I'll go into Kentucky and do it. I don't care. I want a job with the NFL.
There wasn't a lot of teams that gave him a look. The Seahawks were actually one of them. And they said at the time that if Russell Wilson wasn't their quarterback, he probably would be on the team. So that's why it's more intriguing right now, because of all the videos circulating and everything. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Like I said, obviously we're not going to get their exact game plan, but we'll have a better idea of what they have in store for free agency and the team. So
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll be sure to post any major updates from that because it's gonna be must-see TV. I can't wait to see what they have to say.
Well, you know what? That's episode 49. Next episode is a big episode. It's a half century mark for us. It's the 50th episode of the West Coast Sports Junkies. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? The 50th, 50 weeks, man. 50 weeks of us, of our beautiful faces on this podcast. I think it'll be great. Don't forget to visit our website at www.westcoastsportsjunkies.ca. Scroll down, find the Bodog link, click on that for some extra dough. If you're a first-time Bodog subscriber, you'll get up to $400 matched if you use our link. And yeah, it's always fun to gamble. Know your limit, play within it, obviously, but it's fun to gamble on sports, and that's the best place to do it. bodog.ca, and the link is on our website. All right, boys. Another excellent show. 49. Next week's going to be a big. I think we have to insert the Dirty Dan gene next week. We got to get some dirty time for the 50th, and we'll go from there. So everybody, have a great night. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe. There's that subscribe button. Don't forget to press it. And you'll get automatic updates as soon as we post something new. It's always nice when we have new subscribers. So please do that. Thanks, everyone.